Okay, here we go. Hello everybody. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? I mean, I always loved snow, but I don't experience it much here in the city that I'm living in. Recently I've been in Istanbul. I'm doing some courses in university here. And you don't really see much snow here. I mean, it rains a lot, but doesn't snow that much. And it's kind of a big deal. And I thought, why not just go out for a walk and do some talking while at it. I mean, I don't have many friends here. I don't really speak the language. The people are nice, but like because of the pandemic and everything going on, communicating directly to people, it has been hard. So let's go out. One also have to be careful not to fall. My shoes are not that suitable for walking in the snow. It's a beautiful scene. I mean, I never get tired of it. Fantastic. The place itself is not that beautiful, I mean, at least this part of town that I'm living in. But, well, I always believe that rain makes everything more beautiful, and the snow just makes it magical. I have to zip up my jacket. I just took a shower and I don't want to catch a cold. You know, especially with the pandemic going on, any type of illness, you know, even a common cold can be really scary because you really don't know. I mean, do I have the COVID or it's just a cold? What I love the most about snow is this sound, you know, sound of people walking on the snow, your sound. I love that. I was falling off for a second. As I mentioned earlier, I'm taking some courses here at university in Istanbul, and I'm loving it. I mean, although in the beginning I was a little skeptical, but I grew to love it. I mean, I wanted to do this experience and I did it, and it was perfect. Especially I found people, you know, started communicating with people from all over the world, places that I, you know, never thought I'm gonna have friends from. But as I mentioned earlier, the communication is just limited to what goes on during the classes, and you know, there's no face-to-face meeting. So I wasn't able to form a very strong friendship, but it's cool. Yeah, I think the guy is... No. I thought the guy was waiting for me to pass, but apparently he changed his mind. It's beautiful here. So yeah. And now, today I have to do some type of presentation for my class. And to be honest, I haven't been able to prepare much for it. Not that I didn't have time, I had a lot of time. I don't know, whenever there is this thing that I have to do, whenever it's like, I don't know, something is expected of me, or it's like my duty or something. I have a guard and I don't want to do it. And you know, eventually I do it, and I'm a perfectionist. I try to do it good, but just that struggle, you know, makes me waste a lot of time, more than I should. When I get back home, I have to get on it. I have to do the presentation. The worst part is, it's not only the presentation. I have to debate over it, and I don't really have a problem debating. I like talking, or like trying to convincing people, but the bad part is that the subject of the debate, the sides of the debate, has been like chosen for you. So it's like I'm defending something that I don't agree with, and that kind of makes it weird. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's just what I have to do. The courses were nice, just sometimes this homeworks, which I get. I mean, it's part of it, but yeah. The city is rather empty. I thought with the snow more people are gonna come out to enjoy it. Yeah. Apparently not. Every 5 steps I'm sliding a little, risking my hips. My hips, plural. My hip, my neck. Yeah. Hopefully we're gonna get home safe. I've been reading this book recently. I love reading books. It's called Born Standing Up, and I think it's kind of a autobiography from Steve Martin. I mean, I always loved Steve Martin. To be honest, I mean, don't judge me. I didn't know that he was a stand-up comedian. I thought, you know, he's just an actor. And maybe because the part of his career that was related to stand-up comedy was before when I was born. But the book like starts with his childhood memories, his relationship with his father, and you know, it gets really touchy. It gets really emotional at some points. I mean, at least for me, it got really emotional. And it kind of portrays the way he followed his dream of being a performer, of being in showbiz. And I really loved it. I mean, it kind of is a success story, but it's not about the destination, you know, not only the destination. It's not, okay, oh, this place is dangerous, look at this. If I fall, I definitely am gonna die. And there is like, no, I want to walk with a safe distance here. So yeah, it's not only about the destination. It's not like success is good, success is beautiful, but what you do to get to that success, that counts too. Because like, I don't know, there's this guy that he starts following his dream or at least recognizing his dream when he was in his 20s. Then he starts following it, you know, doing different things for it. And you never know when is it that you actually have reached your dream, you know, because there's no, I mean, normally there's no moment in life that you say, ah, yeah, that's it, now I have reached my dream, there's nothing more that I want. So it's a vague, okay, this guy is waiting for me, I have to be polite and pass fast. So there's a vague line here. So that's why I say the journey is important too. So yeah, the guy wanted to be in show business, wanted to be big, and well, he is big, and I think he was recognized during the 70s and 80s. So it's been a long time that has been successful, has been big, but the book kind of throws a light on the time before that, on the time that he was trying to get there, and that makes it more beautiful for me. You know, I don't know, there is this politician that you like, there is this scientist that you admire, there is this celebrity that you're a fan of, or this athlete, and you know, we always hear two parts of their story. When they were kids, they dreamed of being big, of like the position that they have today. Okay, they tried, and now they are there. Now they have it. Now their dream is their reality. But what happened? What happened between these two stations? I'm interested in that. You know, when you're a musician, those days that you were on the road before getting recognized, those days that you were booed off the stage, or when you were if you're an athlete, I want to hear about those days that you were being looked at as a rookie, as this guy that doesn't know, this new guy that doesn't know what he's doing. And yet, going forward, that is beautiful to me. I love that part. So yeah, I mean, that book, and if you get a chance, go ahead and read it. It's Born Standing Up by Steve Martin. It kind of gives me that opportunity to see that part of his life, and it's really beautiful, you know. Another thing that it is important for me is that, like, you say those people were dreaming when they were young, and you know, every young person knows how to dream, right? And they didn't give up on their dream, and they got successful. Okay, so being successful, you know, when you get there, just staying successful, staying, not ruining your life is irresponsible. Yeah, I get it. But that part that we say, like, he didn't give up on his dream, what does it mean? And when you read this book, it kind of shows you that those struggles and, you know, the problems he had. It's really interesting. At some point in the book, it says, like, I used to always smoke weed, but then I had this emotional crisis one time that I smoked it, and it was an anxiety attack, as he described it. And after that, for years, I was scared of darkness. I was scared of night. So that's, you know, that is really cool. I mean, to hear, you never knew that Steve Martin for 10 years or so was scared of darkness, was scared of night. Yeah, and yeah, the reason is important too, but like just knowing that part, that human part about your favorite celebrities' life, it's touching. I like it. By the way, I'm trying to read 100 books a year now. I was watching, okay, I was sliding again. At some point I'm gonna slip and I'm gonna fall. Please don't laugh at me. I hope the car doesn't run me over. But I fall. I have to walk in a self distance from the road. So yeah. Let me put my hat on. By the way, I don't know if I can turn my camera. I don't think I can turn I wanted to turn my camera to show myself. I don't know how to do it. I'm kind of afraid if I touch anything I stop recording, so, and I just walk and talk without recording it, that would be ridiculous. So I want to avoid that. Let's get to the other side. Oh, there is no pedestrian walk here, so I'm gonna have to jaywalk. Okay. I kind of have to guess the pedestrian walk. Oh no, there are these parts. So yeah, I'm trying to read 100 books a year, and that's it. And when I set this goal, it seemed like, yeah, it is cool, but it's doable. But then I realized there's like 350 something days in a year, and that means if I wanna read 100 books a year, I have to finish a book, you know, each book on average in 3.5 days. And I got two problems with that. First of all, when I'm reading a book, I don't wanna just rush into it to get to the last page. I just wanna enjoy it, and so I don't mind if it takes a lot of time. I wanna enjoy it. There's another thing is that I really am busy, you know, with university and work, and now I have added like walking and talking, like the one that I'm doing now, to my list. And okay, it's to my schedule, and it's a cool thing to do. I don't like it, but it takes time. So let's get into this place, get a little warm. So yeah, with all this going on, it's kind of hard for me to keep up. Give me a second, I have to show some codes and stuff here to be able to get past